everyone, and welcome to Number 9 Farms. Today we are going to be using a new product that was sent to me by Sherry, and it's a masticating juicer. I hope I said that right. But first off, I'm going to pick some of the celery because Sherry had asked me to share celery and carrots, and that was the perfect thing because I have both. So just if you cut right about here, you will get your celery, and it'll actually grow back and keep on growing all season. So we got some beautiful celery here, and what's wonderful about the celery when you grow it is the celery doesn't have any toxins or anything because you haven't done anything to poison it. A lot of times when it's done commercially, it becomes highly toxic because of the fact, from pesticides or herbicides that they may have used, and that becomes.
And even if they haven't used it on the celery, it's in the soil, and the celery will absorb it. Yes,
because it's labeled one of the dirty dozen, so it's always wonderful that if you could purchase organic, and hoping that helps because it's a very healing and helpful vegetable. And I'm telling you, I've been making celery juice for many years, and it's a wonderful thing. So I think I'll get one more. And celery grows really well here, as you can see. It's a good looking celery. All right, guys, so I'll meet you inside and we'll start using our new machine. So the first thing you want to do really well is wash your celery, even if you are getting it from the grocery store, because it does have a lot of dirt sometimes in between the pieces. And then just lay it on a nice clean towel, and I'll go through and pick any of the pieces out too that are, you know what to do. I don't need to tell you guys what to do.
And you want to use the leaves and everything. You want to use the whole plant when you can run it through a machine like this.
Because it has so many healing properties in it. And then on top of that, it's a good diuretic as well. And
we had wanted one of these machines for a long time, haven't we?
We really have.
And the universe provides.
Yes. And when Sherry reached out to me and asked me would I like to do a product review on this, I was like, yes. Because I had been wanting one of these because I like to grow wheatgrass and stuff and do a lot of little, what do you want to call them? Microgreens and things. And a lot of times it's better to have the masticating type of, and if I'm saying that wrong, I do apologize. But
you guys can just let her know if she's saying it wrong.
Yeah, y'all can spell it out for me. But the other thing I wanted to tell you too, when you're growing it yourself, a lot of times what likes to get trapped in celery, other than dirt, is you want to make sure you check for slugs. I know it sounds gross, but the slugs like to hide sometimes in the celery, and you just want to check your leaves really well. But we've been so dry now that the slug problem went away.
Yes.
But when it's really moist and really wet out, the slugs become a problem. And like this was a bad one, so you want to take those kind of out. You don't want to use those because they're yuck. But if you say like today you couldn't get this celery done because you were too busy, what you can do too is while you're harvesting it, you can let it stay in cold water and it'll stay fresh.
And usually we can make the juice and it stays in the refrigerator for a...
Well, also when I make the juice, I like to add apple cider vinegar to keep it fresh.
And we put ginger in it too, don't we?
Yeah, ginger. We do carrots, apples. So we're going to get started now. All right. So it's by AMZCHEF. AMZCHEF. So right now we're just going to go ahead and open it up because I've been waiting for this to open it. And
I wanted to open it 100 times.
And I wouldn't let him.
Nope, because we had a date. We were supposed to do it on a date.
Yes, on the 2nd of September. And that is the date. Oh boy, it's nice. Look.
Oh,
Got a nice little instruction manual.
I'll throw that away. We don't use this.
A cleaning brush, because I know a lot of times they are hard to clean.
Yeah, they usually have those screens in there.
And I have had a Breville one since
it's
the
big.
2012. So I'm so excited to use this.
It's big too.
Yeah, look at this.
This
yeah,
is
Bruce K. Oh, it's going to be small. And
well,
so,
what's Bruce know anyway?
Huh?
What's Bruce know anyway?
Well,
nothing.
Bruce thinks he knows everything.
Well, I do know nothing.
Oh, and it's come with a couple cups here. So you can see that it's going to be, look at that, and it's even got the suction cups on the bottom.
That's good because you're dealing with a lot of water when you're
Yeah, look at that. And it's really sticks too.
Wow, I'm impressed.
Yeah, so we've got this part here. Oh, look at this.
Ooh.
This is fancy.
I tell you.
Wow. So it looks like to me, okay, I'm going to have to read the instructions, but I can see it pretty much, that's what's going to go right there, because it fits. And then you, like I said, with the 2 cups, and then you've also got the plunger here to push some of your stuff down. So let's get started on this. All right, so you first want to wash all your appliance parts. And it tells you everything right in here in the instruction manual. So it shows you everything right there. So that's great. And it shows you how to install everything. And you have each one of this is your auger and your juice cup and other accessories. So because you'll need one for your scrap. And then right here, like the 11 is the auger. Use the extruded. That's the auger. Right in here.
Yes, that's the extruded.
Yeah. So.
This is exciting.
Yes.
Let's quit looking at the book and make it work.
And then also it comes with, you can get 90 slow juicer recipes. So you just scan the QR code and it goes right to the recipes.
Woo-hoo.
So that's a bonus. And Saturday when I was at the farmer's market, I went ahead and got some carrots. And so this is a good way to store your carrots too, because I don't know if you've ever had the problem. Sometimes they come home limp because you've been having, of course, we're having to be there a whole lot longer than the average person.
Yeah.
But if they come home limp, you can put them in some cold water, and then that way your greenery comes back as well. And also your carrots become firm again. So I'm going to be using those, and I'm going to be using the tops. So let's get started. All right, so we're going to go ahead and turn it on. And we're going to start by putting everything in. Oh, look at that. And you can use your plunger. And of course, we want to have everything fresh. The juice is coming out right here. You see, Bruce?
Okay.
The juice is coming out. And sometimes it probably would be better if you went ahead and chopped up things first. But I've never been one to chop something to get, you know. Look at that. And let's try a carrot. And I went ahead and pulled out some of the stuff that sometimes you'll see stuff too. And I'm not worried about the carrot having the skin and stuff on. The juice is coming out. These types of juicers are a little bit, get the more juice out than a regular juicer. And also they're a lot more concentrated. And so you will have it's a slower process, is what I'm trying to say. But they work.
And we could be loading it wrong. We could be, you know, it's trial and error with it too. It may be better.
It's the type of the way they work.
We could maybe cut them up in half or something too.
All right, well, we can try doing that too.
All right.
He's videotaping more.
She's videotaping now, Princess.
Huh?
We're videotaping now. We don't hold back here. We're juicing.
Oh yeah, it's really going good. Look, it's coming out faster too.
Yeah. We're just trial and error, so we're just like you guys.
It has a learning curve. I love it. And Bruce said I could go on a diet now since I've got this new juicer. And because I got a wedding coming up.
Yeah. And you don't need a diet. You just want a diet for your dress that you're wearing. But you do not need a diet. You look beautiful.
Look at that. Boy, I can tell you right now, you might as well get out my little wheatgrass.
Yeah, and it uses a lot more. Our other juicer we have is just a juicer, and it just leaves a lot left behind.
Look at it coming out.
Yeah, it's doing a lot better. Basically, we weren't putting enough in there at first, that's all.
Yeah.
We need to feed the monster. Wow, it's doing a great job, too.
Yeah, and you can, Bruce, come over here and show them this scrap bowl. You can really tell the difference because look, it's so dry. The powder. And also, like with this powder, you can also take this powder too and freeze dry this powder and make a seasoning for your, you know, like a spice.
Yeah, that's right.
Our
soups and stews.
Yeah, I've added extra because that way that nutrition isn't lost too. I'm telling you guys, this is a cool little deal here. And look at that.
Yeah, I think maybe if you get everything pre-cut before you start might help you some too.
Yeah, well.
We just didn't know.
That's okay.
All right, guys, we'll be back.
Okay, guys, so what you can open up the top and add all your stuff in. It does really well when it's a little full. And that way, also it has a lot less processing time because you've already got the chamber full. And it's really working well because look at that nice concentration of juice. I mean, and every bit of the... yeah,
everything's coming out really dry, so
it's getting everything in there, getting all the good juices.
So it does take a little bit more time to process the veggies because it's getting everything out of them. So.
Yes, and it's really doing well, and I'm very impressed because I want to make sure before I do the next celery, everything's clean. But I just wanted to show you how that chamber opens up, and I'm roughly cutting it now, just trying to...
Yeah, and that chamber, when you open the chamber, the machine turns off too. It does have a safety there.
Yeah, so. That's a nice safety feature. All right.
Yep, there it goes.
And it starts when you're plunging, it comes out the back. But when you plunge, it seems to, wait for you to stop plunging before it comes out as much. Look at that though.
Wow. Can't wait.
Come in close. I can't wait to try the juice. And you can see up here how it's working really well. Getting all that wonderful vitamins and minerals out of the veggies. That's going to be a super concentration of
the magic. Of the magic.
Yes. So this is what I'm going to be doing for the next week or so. More than a week or so, but I'm going to make myself veggie juices to help try to lose a few pounds because
You're perfect just the way you are.
Because I want to be able to look good in the dress for the wedding. Well, guys, here is the test. You can see this beautiful green juice that could not get any better. It's the perfect thing to add to your nutrition in the morning.
Wake up. A little drink.
Oh my gosh. It is absolutely incredible.
Well, let's let Brosie, our superstar football player, try it.
Actually pretty good, yeah.
That's
It's
pretty
got a
good.
taste to it. It's good.
Yeah.
The lemon really...
You can tell the concentration.
The lemon, yeah.
Yeah, I threw 1 lemon in, guys, and the reason I throw the lemon in a lot of times is so just to help to keep the juice fresher longer, and also the lemon goes in the body as an acid and comes out as a base. So that's another benefit too for that. And also they say the lemons, you know how beautiful the skin of the lemon is? That is a benefit for your skin as well. And I've always drank lemon water and lemon juice for as long as I've known. I probably Now I'm gonna let Bruce try.
Oh. All right, well, Bruce will try. Let me see. I'll be the judge of this.
Okay, well, Bruce, come over here.
Okay, let me come over here to the...
All my tomatoes is over there.
Let's go over here to the testing area.
Yeah.
All right.
It's really good.
Yeah, that is good. That's a lot better than the other juice.
I really like this juicer, how it has...
It's a lot sweeter, has a better taste to it.
You can definitely tell the concentration.
Yes, it's thick.
And look how much it made, too. This is better than any powdered drink you can
Yes,
make because
absolutely.
you're absolutely getting all the nutrition right there.
Well, it did really good. I'd like to have some beets in it. I think beets would be really good.
Beets. You could even throw in some ginger, garlic.
I'd throw an onion in there. I'm not scared.
No, that would be wonderful
Even a
too.
jalapeno.
And also this right here, you can do a lot of apples with it and limes. And that right there would...
You better take that or I'll be drinking
that would be really good for the skin. It would be good for healing.
It's really good.
Yeah. Bravo.
Now I'm going to clean it up and I'll tell you.
Yeah, now we're going to do the cleanup.
And we'll see how good it cleans up. That'll be the next thing because that's really important so you can clean it up and have it ready for the next day. But it does take a lot more of the juice out. Which is, because before we would just feed that machine and feed that machine enormous amounts of celery and carrots, just a regular, just to get enough for the both of us to have one.
Yes.
So this was a small amount of celery and only, 2 bunches of carrots?
Yes, and we've gone on celery juice diets for 6 weeks and more.
We would buy what we didn't grow. We would buy the organic.
Well, yeah, we would buy a lot of celery.
Because we couldn't grow enough.
Literally, we would go get cases of celery from Whole Foods.
Yes, to do it. But with something like this, you would only need 1 case to do that.
Exactly.
All right, so let me clean it up.
That saves money, too.
Yeah, that's right. All right, guys, so I do the cleanup on it, and it comes apart pretty easily. The bottom comes out, which gets you to get the strings and celery stuff out of the bottom. It does have like a little trap door here. It lets the scraps come out, but doesn't let the juice go by, which is pretty nice. It cleaned up really well because I've cleaned the other machine up 1,000 times. And then this cleaned up pretty easy too. It has a screen in there. I will say that you will, okay, so the auger in there, you will have to watch that because there's a Phillips screw in there, and that screw was loose after using it the first time. I don't know if they did that when they put it together, but that could be when we were doing the last little bit in the video, there was some stuff left in the bottom, and that could have been because the screw was loose and it was letting the material get between the container and the auger. So just have to watch that little screw in there. I took just a cordless drill and tightened it back up. Other than that, it cleaned up great and it's ready to use again. But it's like all kitchen appliances. They do have their little quirks. You'll just have to figure it out for yourself. Right? As you clean it, and
But it's really a nice little product.
it is a great product. It cleaned up good.
And I'm excited to do my juicing again.
Yes. But you know, everything you use has its little thing. So what I will say is when you put it back together, just turn it, bring this in here, crank it down, and it needs to be turned too. Once it's all locked in. So I did have some issues with that. So either it fits or it doesn't.
Yeah, and that's kind of like with the food processor too. It does the same kind of thing.
You got to be careful because all it has holding it together is these little plastic clips.
Just,
so you can't.
Just like the food processor.
Yeah, just like the food processor, and we did have the food processor. The plastic was so soft, or something. I dropped one the first day out of the box, and
yes.
it broke. I am pretty clumsy too. So.
Well, guys, thank you so much for watching, and I'll put the link below to where you could get one of these. And I think that if you're looking to start juicing and stuff again for health benefits, I think this is the answer. And once again, thanks to Sherry for believing in me.
Oh yeah.
So thank you, Sherry. Thank you, everybody. Bye.